Hello again. It's Betty Ray, the channel for the Archangel Raphael. I'm so happy to be with you today again on this journey of 30 days to happiness. We are so blessed to have an archangel bring us such wisdom, for Betty Ray is not very wise in the ways of the world any more than any of us are. We only have our own two eyes and our own two ears, and that's as much as we can handle in one day. So when you have an archangel that sees the bigger picture, well, it's just wonderful to have that kind of guidance. And I have been so blessed to have the archangel working with me for well over 50 years now. And we have reached people all across the United States. And we're ready to work with you individually if you just like to email us at angelbettyray@gmail.com. And we'll be more than happy to give you a private message from the Archangel Raphael. And I know people have trouble believing it, but we do not charge anymore. We did for a long time, many years, but now we're giving it back. And we're paying it forward. And so, with this beautiful picture behind me that a friend has done for me, and my flowers that are not real, but they are absolutely beautiful as well, we will bring to you the next day, which is day 8 of 30 Days to Happiness. And so it says, this day I will pay close attention to my mood. Oh boy, do you know how often our mood goes up and down and up and down? It depends on what we're feeling in the instant, in that moment. It doesn't stay happy all the time. So we're forewarned is forearmed, as they say. We say 30 days to happiness. These are the little clues or the little ideas that you can use to help you change your mood when you are feeling down in the dumps and you're feeling lack of energy. These are energizers, these different days that we have projected here that you can go back and look at. And I hope you're taking notes so you don't even have to go back to look at them. So today's one is, this day I will pay close attention to my mood. And this is what Raphael wrote. Everyone has good days and bad days. The moon rules the waters of the planet in the tides flowing in and out. It also increases tension in our bodies as we retain water and releases tension as the body releases excess water. It is a known fact that more crimes are committed around the full moon due to the increase in anxiety, anger, and the belief that someone else is responsible for the mood one feels. I am responsible for my moods because I can change my mind. I can control my thoughts that can lower my mood or lift them up. I choose only uplifting thoughts this day. A while back, one of the days was, I will put a guard on my mind. That means that you can actually ask your angel to make you aware of the thoughts that can either increase the joy within you or steal it from you. Your thoughts create your moods. And so it's really important, again, to pay attention to what you're thinking. And if, like me, my biggest problem was self-deprecation, which means I didn't think I was good enough. And self-doubt. I didn't believe I could do all the things that I've done. But in doing them, you'd think it'd convince me that anything Raphael suggests I could do? No. I think, who, me? You want me to do that? And Raphael would just go, yes. Like, how often do we have to tell you whatever we ask you to do, you can do? Those good thoughts are the ones that you want to hold on to. But the odd thoughts that say, oh, I'm too tired, or I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough time. Well, you do have time. You can always find time to create something new or to move that furniture around that you've been wanting to move around. But do get help. Don't be stupid like I was and move furniture until I hurt my back. That was a kind of a dumb thing to do. So, but we all do dumb things, and you can't continue to beat yourself up for them. That's one of the things Raphael has taught me, is that so you made a mistake, so you learn from the mistake. Well, I still keep moving furniture, so I don't always learn. But today's day is I will choose to pay close attention to my mood this day. And if I find myself in a kind of a mood, I will say, no, I will lift myself up. I will think happy thoughts. I will turn on music and dance to it. I will sing a song. I happen to be able to play the piano, so I'll go play the piano and make my own music. And if I played the guitar, oh, I would be playing the guitar. I did learn way back when I had to teach a class of 30 students to play the guitar within a 90-minute period in a junior high school. Well, it was almost impossible because I saw them like twice a week, and their guitars needed tuning. Until they learned how to tune it themselves, I had to tune all those guitars, and that took up most of the period. So that was a very frustrating period. And in fact, because I'm smiling mostly all of the time, my students thought I was angry with them because I was frowning as I was concentrating on getting that guitar tuned up. And I had to laugh and I said, no, I have to listen very carefully to make sure that the guitar is in tune, or we would really be making some horrible music. So finally, we got through that stage of it and we began making wonderful music. And that's what you can do every day. We're going through every day different stages, highs and lows, and hot and cold, because we're human beings on a planet that has polarities, that has opposites. And they used to say when I lived in Michigan, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it will change. And sometimes it's like that in Florida too, but it's a lot hotter down here than it was in Michigan. And so that part I miss, but I don't miss the snow, that's for sure. And so let's say today that when I think about snow and that I don't ever have to shovel it again, I say, thank you, God. And when I think about the 90 and 100-degree weather, I say, thank you, God, for air conditioning. And so look for all the thank you, gods that you have in your life. And if you want to complain about something, turn it around and find something happy to do. So pay attention to your mood this day. And if you find yourself feeling kind of droopy and down in the dumps, then instead say, thank you, God, for this day, and look for something good about it. Really begin to look for the good in your life, and you will find it. No matter what happens, you will find it. And here's an example. I think I mentioned yesterday that I had to have a tooth pulled. And it was way back in the back, and it did not want to come out, but it was infected. And so here I'd been probably for weeks with an infected tooth, and no wonder I was feeling blah. So once that tooth was gone, it hurt like a son of a gun, but I'm sure I'm going to be healthier and it will heal. This too shall pass. And so fortunately, it wasn't any teeth in the front that when I smile, you can't see that missing tooth. So that was there again. Look for the blessings in all things. Look for the good in it. And so here's my blessing. With that tooth gone, it's way back here in the back. So my jaw got a little swollen and it's still sore. But if I smile, you can't see that lost tooth. So make this day where you pay close attention to your moods. And again, I'll read what is written here. Everyone has good days and bad days. The moon rules the waters of the planet in the tides flowing in and out. It also increases tension in our bodies as we retain water and releases tension as the body releases excess water. It is a known fact that more crimes are committed around the full moon due to the increase in anxiety, anger, and the belief someone else is responsible for the mood one feels. But I am responsible for my moods because I can change my mind. I can control my thoughts. that can lower my mood or lift them up. I choose only uplifting thoughts this day that will bring my mood up. And as I bring my mood up, I think about the entire world and I think about how we can bring blessings across the world just by bringing our own energy up. When we do that, think kind thoughts, even about people who you don't like, even about people who you know are maybe criminals. Think kind thoughts about them, that angels will lift them up and help them to grow from experiences and become wiser souls. Because then that will help the entire world to lift itself up, and it will help the entire world to get better. So today we say to you, be happy. Choose to be happy. And that doesn't mean that you spoil yourself by eating foods that aren't good for you. That doesn't mean that you go out and spend $100 just because you want some new clothes. Don't be foolish in your indulgences. Instead, just sing a happy song. Just make yourself find ways to be happy. Sometimes buy yourself a flower, a beautiful flower that you can put in a vase and have for a while before it wilts and dies. Everything changes, that's for sure. And that means you can change your mind if your mood is in a bad mood and you feel angry and you feel upset with the world and you want to growl at everyone. You decide not to do it that way and instead put a smile on your face. And pretty soon that smile will just go all the way through you and you'll feel happier. Choose to be happy. Raphael has said this again and again. And so we say it again to you. Don't worry, be happy. And we'll see you tomorrow for the 9th day on the road to happiness. God bless all of you. Have a great day.